In this video, we will be explaining how to treat bites from ticks and stings from bees. Both of these injuries are fairly harmless for the most part. However, they are aggravating, and it's a good idea to treat the injuries to prevent any further problems.
It was a lovely day at the park. The Edema family, Beatrice, Stanley, and their mother, Mrs. Edema, decided to go out to play. Beatrice was climbing in the trees, and Stanley decided that he would like to play by the pond because he really liked the frogs. However, he had forgotten that frogs are not the only animals that like water until he heard a zzz. Ah! Mrs. Edema rushed over to her son's side. She saw a wasp flying away and a small red swelling beginning on her son's arm. Mrs. Edema decided that the first thing she needed to do was calm Stanley down because he was very hysterical. She got him to sit by the slides and told him to take deep, calming breaths. Meanwhile, she looked him over to see if there were any signs of anaphylactic shock, such as excessive vomiting or breaking out in hives. Seeing that Stan had none of these, she decided that she would try some home remedies to ease his discomfort.
We will start by discussing bee stings. Bees are very common, and there are many types of them. This category includes hornets, wasps, and the common bee. And though they are all very different, the treatment is still generally the same. Begin by removing any visible stingers. This can be done by using tweezers or by dragging the edge of a credit card over the spot. Be careful not to squeeze any venom sacs you see around the spot, as this will make the sting worse. Place on the sting either salt or baking soda combined with water to draw out the venom and ease the pain. A band-aid can be used if there's any bleeding. If there's any swelling, you can use an ice pack. The sting should begin healing within a few days.
That afternoon, the Edemas decide to go to the family farm. Stanley's sting doesn't hurt much anymore, but his arm still feels a little bit sore. When they get to the farm, Stanley and his mother decide to climb up a big pile of rocks next to the horse pasture, but Beatrice, who loves the horses, and especially the new henny, Thenia, decides to stay in the field and pet them. After a while, she gets bored and climbs up the rock pile next to her mother. After she sits down, she suddenly notices a black bump on her wrist right under her sleeve. "Mom," she says, "what is that?" Mrs. Edema looks at the bump. "Oh no," she says, "I think you have a tick. But don't worry, I know exactly what to do."
There are a variety of ticks. Some are dangerous than others, but the most important thing is to know how to avoid them or know how to get rid of them once bitten. They are often found in tall grass, where they can hide and cling to passing animals, or in the thick brush of forests, so they should be checked for after hiking. When you see an unattached tick crawling on you, the easiest thing to do is pinch off its head or burn it. When it is attached to a person, you must remove it slowly and carefully, using tweezers, making sure its head is not left embedded. Wash the bite and apply antibiotic ointment. Then put the tick in a bag so you can bring it to your doctor to be examined for possible diseases.